What is up, everybody? It's Astrak here, and today we are going to be talking about the next DLC. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So, a Rockstar employee put out on Fire Den about the whole, like, the new DLC of Import and Export, and he went over so much stuff. He leaked nearly the entire DLC. He didn't mention it about a trailer, but I'm guessing that'll be coming next Thursday. But yeah, he pretty much went over everything, and yeah, I'm just gonna start with this because I know people have really wanted this. So in the next DLC, they will be adding a character appearance changer, but it will cost $100,000 every time. So I know so many people wanted that, and now that is coming into GTA Online, I know some people will be proper excited for that. And yeah, so I thought I'd get that out of the way before we started this video, because it was only like it was kind of a big thing, but kind of a small thing at the same time, compared to everything else. So yeah, there was that. He also mentions that there is some new masks. There's going to be the Harambe mask, the horse mask, the pug mask, the onions mask, and the sugar skulls. And I'm guessing that they will cost about the same as others, and there'll probably be more. And it goes on about there'll be new organization styles, which I'm guessing the clothing, and you'll probably be able to get rid of. You'll probably be able to get some glitch ones if there is any. And there's going to be some new clothing as well, so we know about that. Yeah, and they're also adding the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, and that car is such a sick car. It was used, I think it was used in Fast and Furious, and I'll have a picture of it on the screen right now. And I think this will be a perfect car for GTA. And even though he also put further down that they aren't really bothered about the Tuner and Outlaw DLC, which is kind of sad, but they kind of have taken some small things out of that and picketed out of it and put it into this DLC. But yeah, so he also said there'll be no new weapons, but I mean, we've got a ton already, and it nearly doesn't fit in the stock area. And the vehicle prices, it goes on about that the vehicle prices will cost from $1 to $5 million, and I can tell this is going to be a really massive DLC. And he says that the Ruiner in the game apparently there's going to be the Ruiner 2000, which is pretty much the Knight Rider car. If you don't know what that is, I'll have a picture of it on screen now. And that car will cost $5.7 million. That is a ridiculous amount of money for a car. As you can also get hefty discounts for doing special contacts missions, which means you could earn up to $1 million off each car, depending on what mission you did. But even though it's kind of a rip-off for $5.7 million, there's a catch to it though. So it's got homing launcher missiles that can lock on. It's got no homing missiles. It's got light machine guns on the. I'm guessing these are all on the side or on the front of the car, and it can fly. Yeah, she heard me right. The car can fly, which I think is absolutely insane. I don't think GTA would ever have anything like this, because Rockstar are a bunch of tight twats and never give us anything good. But surprisingly, they're actually giving us something good this time. There's also going to be like a ramp buggy and fountain wedge. Now I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, so the DLC, Jan also said something on it. Apparently there's going to be 25 vehicles in this update, and going to be also custom variants for it. And there's going to be like cars already in the game, which should just be like varianted. So it's not really that good, depending on what they do to them. And I'll have a few more screenshots as we're going through these. I'm just looking through the website right now to see any of the new stuff on here. And funny thing enough, the yachts originally were gonna cost 27 million, right, for the cheapest one. But because of the such high demand on it, and that people would complain so much, they decided to lower the price down on it. So that's the reason why the yachts. Now you'd be happy that now you complain that the yachts are too expensive, but the original was going to cost 27 million. So, and there's gonna be now all the cars are gonna be coming except two of them, and two cars are gonna be coming. They're gonna be coming out once every week. I'm guessing till like the Christmas DLC, and he says that if you damage the cars when you're from the import and export, if you like damage them, then you have to repair for the costs. And he also mentions that it doesn't cost any money to start the stealing missions and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. And he also mentions that they added a new system of, instead of like people trying to grief and take the cars and just destroy them for like the tiniest bit of money, what they've actually added is a new system where if you manage to kill the person and steal the cargo, what you can do with it is you can either take it to your warehouse and store it as your cargo, or what you can do if you don't have a CEO is you could take it to a copy and pound and deliver it there and get money for it, which I think's a really good system. But I know people still try and grieve, but I still think that's a really cool system that they've added for that. And yeah, so there's a few other things like, I ain't even mentioned this yet. There's going to be a rocket Voltic. If you know what the Voltic is, it's like a really small car. I'll have a picture on screen right now, and it's pretty much, they've added a massive rocket booster on the back of it, and apparently the exhaust on the back look like the Iron Man car from the middle of him, but it's in orange. And apparently it's going to cost about 1 or 2 million for that, and it's meant to be the most fun vehicle. And there's also going to be a dinosaur mask too, which I think's pretty funny. And yeah, he also, like, it's mental how much how much he told us. And something that's really interesting is he said that the special vehicle missions are a miniature heist. Now that I think that's really cool. What will the regular warehouses be affected by this update? And he goes on to state that there is new warehouses in the game, especially for car storage. They look like your average big mechanic garage, and that car looks like the Tempesta, a new car. And he says here there's going to be 2 legendary motorsport cars and the rest are Benny cars, including the Skyline ripoff and 2 bikes. Now I did not know about the 2 bikes, so I know that now. And he says they're not going to be low, and he says the Benny cars are not going to be lowrider cars, they're going to be racer cars, which I think's really cool, and I'm glad about that. And yeah. Alright, yeah, that's about it. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. I should have some more videos coming out in the next few days about the DLC, about like the cut content and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.